Here is his new book, who, after shedding an incredible 11 stone, is here to show you that healthy eating doesn't have to be boring. Lots of recipes in there.
Look at these, look at these.
I know, let's just have a look.
What the dickens?
They're massive, aren't they? They were
11 stone?
11
in how long?
stone.
3 years?
About three and a half years, pretty much, yeah.
Well done,
What's the dopamine diet?
So the dopamine is like the happy chemical that's in your head, right? They're the things that you get from whether it's, I don't know, alcohol, drugs, gambling, sex, food, all the things that you get the happy vibe from. Food, it exists in there. So you get it from bad stuff as well. So you get it from burgers and fries and all that. It's sugar levels and bad carbohydrates.
But it's picking the good ones.
It's picking the good ones. So I looked at, when I needed to lose weight, I had 11 stone to go. I thought, right, I need to do something here, but I need to make it sustainable. How do I do it for long? Because everyone can drop a dress size in 6 weeks and all that sort of stuff with a bit of willpower, but it's staying on it. So I needed to focus.
And also, you work with food. You love food. Food's your thing. You can't deny yourself of that.
Absolutely. So I haven't changed the way I cook, do anything about it. All I've done is remove the carbohydrates from it, or most of the carbohydrates. So I get rid of potatoes, pasta, bread, all of those sort of things.
Okay.
And it's trying to find routes and ways to eat without missing those things.
Where are you on the sugar argument?
Yeah, sugar's bad. Sugar is bad. Sugar is 100% carbohydrate. Sugar is bad. But it's good. You need it for energy. We all have busy lives and jobs, and you need those sort of things where you get those energy boosts. So it's trying to find the replacement for it. Sugar is the hardest one to give up, I think, because everyone gets that sweet tooth, everybody. And you need it for energy levels. So, but yeah, sugar is bad. But get rid of the confectionery, start eating apples. That's another route of it.
OK, so what are you cooking today?
OK, we are going to be making some pork kebabs, OK? Woo! That's the main thing we're going to be doing, pork kebabs with some spicy couscous. But it's not couscous, it's cauliflower. So the couscous is a carbohydrate. Get rid of it. How do we replace it? The sort of things that you miss texture and crunch and those sort of things. Those are the big things. So the first thing here, pork mince, OK? So this is just standard normal pork mince, hasn't got to be lean. It's not about fat content, it's about carb content. Low fat, low calorie. They work, they're fine, but for me, it needed to be low carbohydrate. And fat is flavour, and that's really important. OK. So as a chef's point of view, everything that I focus on, I suppose the thing for me is a diet, the good thing about being a chef is there's 25 years experience of cooking, I know how to make things taste nice. So you go, right, let's focus on making the food that you can eat lovely.
So what's that?
Grated orange zest, grated garlic, pork mince, toasted fennel seeds. So again, we're getting layers of flavour, and that's really important, OK?
It's a lot. For you in many other ways.
A lot as well, yeah. Toasted fennel, yeah, exactly. And it is a lot, but those are the flavours that make it all come alive. And then a good pinch of salt, all right? And then we work it all together. So we're making, it's almost like I mean, you're making a burger mix, but what we're doing is we're going to shape them into kebabs. So you could do them as like long, great big kind of like shish kebabs, or you could mould them into burgers if you want. And the more you work it, there's no egg in this to bind, the more you work it, the trick of this is the more you do it, the tighter it becomes, and then it holds together.
And that's what you want. And
that's the salt that makes it happen. So that salt is quite boring, but it draws the proteins together, and it means that you can get firm little sausages like that.
Smell it already. It smells delicious.
OK, let me just give my hands a little rinse.
Go on then. And then you basically just fry them, do you?
Basically, we just fry them. You stick them into the pan. You rest them for
Are you frying in oil, butter?
Frying in oil. Now, this is about. It's the carb content, it's not the fat content, OK? So fat is fine, it's no problem. Use butter, use oil, it's no worries. You just have to ditch potatoes, anything that's starchy or anything that's sugary, you lose it, OK? Just get rid of it. Now, fry them, that's what we're doing here. And we're looking at getting them really nice and crispy as well, because we want texture. That's the thing that makes it exciting. Next point. We're going to put cauliflower. This is the couscous.
Right, I'm all ears. I've never made this before.
Right. Honestly, this is the easiest thing. Cauliflower goes into the blender, blitz it up.
There's a massive amount of vitamin C in cauliflower, I read the other day.
Is that right?
I had no idea.
Know that. See, there you go. There's another health benefit.
It's like little fluffy
Looks like couscous, exactly. And then what you do, stick it onto your tray.
How nice is that?
Into that, you're going to mix into some cumin powder.
Yeah.
Cracked black pepper.
Yeah.
Chili powder. So again, all of this, again, is trying to get flavour, OK? We mix it all together.
Got about a minute 30 here now.
Straight into the oven.
No oil on that?
You can put a little drizzle of olive oil when it comes out.
Could you put all your spices and things in your blender so
absolutely, stick it in the blender, do it all at the same time. Goes into the oven. And what happens is the natural steam, the water content in that cauliflower, cooks it. You end up with it like this,
look at
OK?
that.
So it goes all toasty and brown. And into that, flavours. I tell you what, Phil, what we could do, there's some yoghurt there. Could you mix a couple of spoonfuls of tahini paste, like it's a sesame flavour?
And that's what's in...
And a squeeze of lemon juice,
Oh, no.
mix it together.
Do you want any oil in it?
Yeah, a little drizzle of the olive oil as well. Maybe check the seasoning. Roughly chop some coriander. And that's going to go
Oh, my gosh, this is going to be...
into the couscous. Mix it together. At this point, a little drizzle of olive oil. Pinch of salt.
See, it is all
pinch
those
of
other
pepper.
flavours you need in there that you've done.
It is all about flavour. It's about driving everything forward. Everything in the diet book is all about it being tasting. It's all about taste. It's all about taste.
How are we doing over here? Should I give these a little flip?
Give them a little flick, but we can...
Oh, God.
What we'll do is we'll take a break and we'll taste after the break once you've plated up, Chef. Is that all right?
No problem at
Sounds like a
all.
plan.
Magic.